everybody, it's Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews in Cheyenne, USA. And today I'm going to be talking about two products from Andycine Corporation. Andycine, I've been buying things from them for quite some time, and I always find that their products are good, they're reliable, and I like their products. So I've bought so much from them, they sent me two great little items that I want to share with you today. One is this Andycine Pocket LED video light, which does 360 different colors. It's got an OLED screen, and you can charge it with a Type-C charger, which is really, really nice. So the same charger you use on your cell phone, you can use on this particular light. The other thing they sent me was this cold shoe, and I'll show you some close-ups on this also. Now, let's talk about some specifics on this light. Number one, it's a 10-watt power max that it pulls, so it uses about 10 watts. It'll go from 2,500K to 7,000K. Like I said, it's got 360 colors. It uses 97 Cree lights in it. It has 7 special effects, and you can adjust the actual brightness of the actual light. And it weighs 200 grams. So let's take it out of the box. Let's see what it looks like. So we'll open up the box. Inside the box is a little triangular inspection tag. And then there's a little Andycine cleaning cloth if you need to clean it off or you need to clean your glasses. This Andycine cloth is a nice little cloth. Then you've got a little book, which basically tells you thank you for buying the product. And then you have an owner's manual. So let's look at the accessories first. First thing they send you is a short charger cable, which is about 1 foot long. Let's see what else here. And then there's another, it's a small cold shoe, which will screw into the bottom of the unit and hook onto the bottom of your camera. I'll show you this in a minute. So we'll take, and underneath the actual light, there's a little carry bag for it with drawstrings. There you go. So you can put your light inside the bag, and you can carry it with you. Okay, but let's take the light out of the plastic bag and see what we've got. So here's the light. Let's pull it out of the bag. And you've got it's made out of metal, and it has a small display in the back. And on the side, it has probably for the dimmer and to change the colors. And you've also got your charging port. And then on the top, or on the bottom actually, it's a 1/4-20 screw, which this will screw into. So let's just do that just for giggles. Okay. And we'll screw that right into the bottom of this. Screw it in, tighten it up. And then the bottom of this you can hook onto your camera. And here it is in close-up. And so at the top of the light, you've got an on-off switch, and then you have a mode switch. And like I said, you've got this little dial, and you can either push it or you can rotate it back and forth, plus or minus. So just for the heck of it, let's turn it on. Let's see what the light looks like. So I'm going to turn it on. And there you can see it. Right now it's at about 10% brightness. I'll tell you what, I'll put it on my face, and that'll probably be better for you so you can see what it's doing. So now what's happening is it's changing the color temperature. It just went to daylight. This is more blue now. Okay, so you can see the color temperature changing. I'll do that for you folks here so you can kind of see it. Okay, so the color temperature is going through. Now it's at 2500. And now it's going up to 7000. And then if I click on this, it's going to go to brightness. So it's sitting at about 7000 right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on me, and you'll see the brightness change. So there you go. That's 100%. And I'm going to bring it down. And it goes down to 10%. Now, I'll put it towards the camera, but what's going to happen is it's probably going to blind you out there. So let's just try it just for the heck of it. That's 25, that's 50, 61%. Now we're at 100%. Okay, and you know what? The light just ended up dying outside, so I'm shooting this in natural light. Let's try to balance this now using, oh, the light is back. I was going to say, let's try balancing this for the same color as outside, and I'm going to try to adjust that now. Blinding myself here. Okay, I can't see, so let me see. There's 7000, so I'm going to bring 7000 down to about 56. Okay. Okay, there it's about 5600. And then I'm going to bring the brightness down a little bit. And there it is. I'm just kind of using it to supplement the lighting that's coming into the room right now. So there you have that, but it does a bunch of other stuff. Now, as I mentioned, on the back of the light, there is a display. And what you can do is you can toggle by the switch that's on the side here between whether you want it to do the brightness or the color temperature. So right now I'm at 2500 degrees Kelvin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it. And you can change it fast or you can change it in steps. This is it at 53. And let's go to 56K. Okay, that's 56K. And you can go all the way up to 7000. So let's bring it back down into a pretty normal range. Let's go somewhere around 3200. 3500 is fine. I'll show you how the brightness works. So now what I'll do is I'm going to bring it all the way down to 10%. Okay, and then I can bring it all the way up to 100%. Now it's the same thing when you go into your modes. You can, let's just bring it down a little bit. Let's bring it down to about 50%. Okay, and let's go into some of these modes and you can see how that looks. Let's go up to hue now. And let's change our colors. And you can see how that's doing that. And then what you can do is you can go into different modes. Okay, now let's look at our effects. This is effect 1. This is effect 2. This is effect 3. This is effect 4. This is effect 5. This is effect 6. And this is effect 7. So there's a white wall, and I'll show you how it goes through the colors. Now, when you get the color you want, you can fine tune it so you don't get that sudden change. Okay, so if we wanted it more blue, we could do that. You see? There we go. There's full, kind of a purpley blue. So, as I mentioned, this R1 unit is a pretty nifty little light. Most of the time, you'll probably want to use it at about 50%. It'll last a lot longer if you use it at 50% than 100%. The only time you're really probably going to need it at 100% is if you're going to set it way, way off, or you have to light a really, really big room. Now, there's the little cold shoe, the old cold shoe that it comes with. I want to show you the new one that they sent me. So here it is. It's in the bag, and we'll take it out. And here's a little thank you, like I told you they send you. And then let's take the cold shoe out. And this is the cold shoe. And basically, what it is has a little lock on here, so that you can lock it into any position that you want, either to the side or to the top or back or forth or whatever you want to do with it. Now, the other thing that's really cool about this thing is it's reversible. So you can unscrew the top, and it's got a 1/4 on it. So you can screw it directly into a light like this if you want, or into any other kind of instrument. It also has another on the bottom, like cold shoe, and that's got another 1/4 in the bottom, so you can screw it on the top of a tripod or something like that, and be able to tilt this little ball that's in here to whatever you want. But the other thing that's really cool about it is if you have something else that has another cold shoe on it, and I'll show you with this, you can just slide this into the bottom of the screw that comes with this. You can screw this into the bottom, and you can tighten it right up like this. Okay, and then what you do is you tighten the other screw like so, and you can use this and you can move it any way you want, you see, and then you can tighten up this little screw here and lock it into position. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can totally unscrew this from the bottom of the unit, like so. You could unscrew this entire apparatus from here, like this, okay, and screw this directly into the bottom of the light, like so. Okay, and now you can take this light, you turn this little handle here, and you can move this in any position, and if you want to lock it, you can lock it, and it won't move, and it's a great little shoe. It's got a lot of versatility, and like I said, you can mount it on a tripod. Here, look. Or you can mount it on a camera or anything else. I like both of these units. I think they're really, really great. And if you want any more information on them, you could just look up Andycine online. And this is the Andycine R1. And then this is the Andycine cold shoe mount. It's a model A-VM-SP303. So until next time, I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews saying, please like us, please watch us, please share us, and most of all, please subscribe. Bye-bye.